Karibu tena guku gwa Kikuyu Daily News na ikorwo mugeni twika wa gusubscribe niguo tunyitanire na thegio ndeto iria ikoretwo igitambio nenda-ini ni ndeto itigitie andu makiria kuma gitaru kia Mount Kenya mathamitie tunua thutha wa ndeto cia gikundi kimwe kia athuri a Gikuyu Kwanīkwo na ndeto cia gikundi giki kiria gukorwo gikuonia mawatho makio mitaratara ona consequences iria mundu acemanagia nacio atwika wa kuingirania na gikundi giki namba nene ya Kenya ni makoretwo makiregana nakio makiuga ni cult. Oho githomo kiao gikihithurio ni ketuke ni mahinda kuona kuma muthenya uria watwika memba wakio ni urikoragwo gifuata mawatho maya hindi iria yothe ureka introduction yaku mbere ya andu no nginya ukeitania na muhiriga wa kwanyu no ukeitania na wathani oro hamwe gwikirira muno kwitwo maritwa maku ma Gikuyu kana maritwa ma mbuki. Undu ucio ungi kuringana na information iria tururitie guku nenda-ini ni ati mutumia kana muiritu wi thiini wa gikundi giki no nginya kaniuru gake karuskoko gabebetwo na rweji nio FGM na wathuri ni metekiritio kuikia atumia makiria ma umwe. Ndeto iria cikoretwo ikiariririo na urikariku guku mitambo-ini no njitikiria nguthomere rugano rumwe rwa mutumia watunyirwo kioneki giake kia mucii mwega. Muthuri na muturire wake ukihufanirio ni murimu wa depression thutha wa undu uria ugite ni thutha wa muthuri wake kujoin gikundi giki kia Gwata Ñdaî, gikundi kiria ugite aiguaga ndeto ciakio agethithimuko ni morito maria agereirio ni muthuri wake. Kana rugano ruru rurekereirio ni muhuthiri umwe wa mutambo wa Facebook page-ini ya Hutia Mundu Shiku uria ugite this woman share this story. Rugano ruru thiini wa inbox yake na ni rugano ngukorwo ngiguthomera haria ritwa ria mutumia ucio rihithitwo to hide identity yake ta wendi wake. No mbere ya nguthomeire rugano ruru ngakomenyithia ndeto iria cikwario haha ti woni witu na kana murugamo witu indi ngukorwo ngiguthomera rugano ruru na ndumiriri ino ya mutumia uyu uria cabithitio imwe kwa imwe na aria tugutwarana nao mamenye ni ndumiriri ndaihu. Na here is the story. I got this message yesterday and it is sad. What a Ñdaî cult nonsense. It should be stopped. It costed my marriage. I went into depression. My name is hidden name. Born and brought up in Murang'a. My parents taught me the good values which I follow to date. A baptized child, Sunday school brigade, confirmation to Holy Communion, youth, and after finishing college, I went to hustle in Thika town. I was an ambitious young girl, and at the age of 23 years, I was working and earning very well, and also a staunch PCA follower. I was dreaming of a good family, and at the age of 24 years, I met a vibrant man from Nakuru. We clicked, and the following year we got married. To be honest, we thrilled as a couple, and now Wanjiku got a new name, Mrs. K. We were blessed with a daughter, and 4 years later, we got a son. We were doing very well, me in hospitality industry, him as an auditor. He bought a plot at Car West, and boom, we built a family home. Indeed, we had achieved so much. All this time, we worshipped at PCA, hidden name. We promised ourselves to have a church wedding, which never came to pass. Why? Gwata Ñdaî was introduced in our home. Crying emojis. How? My ex-husband used to take alcohol over the weekend. 1 or 2 Tuskers or Guinness could do, which it never bothered me because by 10 p.m. he could return home as a good father and a husband he was. Sunday afternoon used to be our family day. Then boom, it turned to be siku ya chama ya wazee. Kirera started. Then after Kirera, he would come with a kibuyu. He used to call it Gateni, full of mlatina. Where, let me tell you, Shiko, within a year, my hubby could not shave. Devil ilifika karibu kwa chest. I raised a big concern to his friends, honorable men in the society, workmates, his parents, my parents, but wapi. My K was unstoppable. I think the concussion was so strong, he could not listen to anyone. Slowly by slowly, to JK, to KE, Waji, Mwithrado wa Baria Marigo, rika ria wathani ni Mwangi, etc. Then our son akaletewa kofia ya uzi, green, white and black. I protested, and that triggered him to give me a heavy slap after 16 years in marriage. Crying emojis. I saw a very different and changed man, but nikasema kwa roho, hapa nikinyamaza, I'll henceforth be a slave of many slaps. I took that kofia and I burnt it and told him, hii ujinga akafanyie na huko, akiorota na kou, African mother pointing. Where little did I know I was also a target in for some rituals. One Saturday, I saw a group of around 10 men. I was told to prepare plastic chairs outside our compound, which I did, and I was told not to prepare anything ya kukula. They sat outside in a round circle. Kidogo kidogo mrati na mobu ikaletwa na kododopa. Kumbe hiyo ndio siku eti akunuragwo gutwika muraguri. Shocking emojis. I could not believe it. I was told not to leave the compound until they are done, but I was kept away from the ceremony. Luckily, my children were on a school trip, so they never witnessed the shitty things. What shocked me is the Mutafania wa Igogona is a very well-known person, and after the ceremony, they left. Jioni he told me now that netererio maguta dagikoma na kiago, meaning my kawairimo must go. I told him on the face, there is no way I'm facing FGM. Kile kitazaliwa kizaliwe. From that time, things never calmed down. Soon after he introduced polygamy, justifying himself that muraguri dagirirwo ni kubanaja, but should have 2 or more wives for satisfaction. We shy emojis. He then told me, mimi kama Nyakiabi hata ikiwa sisikie maneno yake hawezi niacha, but introduced another woman and rented her a house at Kianobi. The lady agreed to get the card. Our home, which was well decorated with flowers, turned to a slaughterhouse. Young men and women could come to our home at Nikuraguliro, and he stopped me kwenda church, which I protested and never stopped. Though he could no longer allow house fellowship, he even started walking around with his assistants, wakienda kuruta magogona, just like the way some pastors walk with church elders side by side, all bodyguards. Mode of dressing became another issue. I was not allowed to put on trousers, short dresses or shorts, which I defied, but the other woman followed. Remember, gikeno gya gitada, happy emojis, has been withdrawn because I refused with my kawairimo. After analyzing the situation and realizing that things were only getting worse, so I started planning for my exit, which I did 3 years ago. Children case followed. Sisi hao mpaka Milimani Children's Court, and I won the full custody ya watoto. My reasons: Your Honor, I'm requesting this court to give full custody of our children because the dad has been exposing them to harmful cultural practices. That was it. I was granted. I lost my marriage to cult. I thank God I came out from that slavery alive, even though I had depression, anxiety, etc. God is gracious. I am well now. But Shikowe, crying emojis. These cults are dangerous and they are radicalizing people en masse. Kikuyu, Daily News, subscribe.